This is a call to the world is here. Get up, get up.
Well, we've been a band since late 2012, early 2013. We kind of met, we were just a bunch of guys that were in local bands in Southampton, a city in the south coast of the UK. And we all kind of, we wanted to create something that was a little bit more professional, with a little bit more of a driven image and sort of branding that we hadn't done before. So yeah, we were just kind of five like-minded individuals that had all been in bands and known each other for a good few years, and we thought, let's try and really make a go of this. So it's kind of how it came together. We were just a group of guys wanting to, yeah.
Play songs.
Play songs, pretty much.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah.
We've kind of worked very hard on, especially with our debut album, Heartsick, we wanted it to look like the way we felt it sounded. We wanted it to be portrayed both in image and in sound in a very specific way. It's quite a dark album, but we like to think it's quite uplifting in places. So all the titles try in with animal names, so we kind of tied everything together with artwork.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a dark image that we go for, but we've taken elements from projects that we've done before, and yeah, it's just kind of polished and a little bit more finished with our Hollow Offering. So, like the cheesiest pop songs that you've heard, that you hear on the radio all the time, mixed with like the heaviest breakdowns and riffs from like your favourite old school bands like Killswitch Engage, like old school metalcore bands like As I Lay Dying as well. Yeah.
Sort of like a combination of like A Day to Remember, Parkway Drive. Those were all bands that played a massive part in influencing us and helping us form the sort of sound we wanted to create. So I just think we're a modern melodic metalcore band with quite cheesy hooks and choruses, because who doesn't love a bit of a catchy sing-song every now and again.
We've never really tried to be anything in particular. We've just kind of written songs that we've been like, oh, that riff sounds really cool. Oh, that chorus, that little catchy line, that sounds really cool. So it's just kind of come together as it is, just from us writing what we love and we're passionate about playing.
We've said before, it's the epitome of literally just writing what felt right.
Yeah.
And just going from there. We've never said that song's too heavy, that song's too light. It's just the songs we've written slam into everybody's face and hope they dig it.
Toby's the primary songwriter. I mean, we bounce off each other for lyrics, but yeah, as I say, Toby primarily writes pretty much everything. He'll kind of come to us with a track and be like, yo guys, this is what I've got. Any input from other people, and like Nick will be like, oh, this fill could be changed a little bit here, this guitar lead could be changed here by Josh. Yeah, and then we just kind of piece by piece put together the track and then take it to the studio. So pre-pod's a really big thing for us, but yeah, I mean, what would you say?
I'd say you've pretty much got it on the head there. Like, I don't know what the conventional way of writing a song is anymore, so I've always found that I kind of work better on my own, sort of putting together 75% of the song, and then everyone else just comes in sort of it's a bit like baking a cake. I bake the cake and then everyone else puts the frosting on.
Yeah, that's actually a really good way of putting it.
We sort of finish it off that way. But we're like over halfway through writing our second album, so that's really exciting. And I really like, I mean, if Heartsick was like here for us, then this is like, I can't reach the ceiling, but for us, that's how we're currently feeling about it.
Yeah, really stoked. Yeah.
We can't say an awful lot. It's another concept record, but this time it's a much more driven concept than the loose theme of animals throughout.
Yeah, it's got a much more solid theme throughout. Yeah, as Toby said, we can't say too much right now, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes in Team OO right now. So.
It's a darker album, and it's definitely a heavier album, but
yeah.
I wouldn't want anyone to think that we'd lost the commercial appeal that we've had with this first record.
Cheese is still there. Cheese is still there, boys. What's your favourite?
It sort of changes for me. Like every tour, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to play that song live. At the moment, I'm really enjoying playing Wormswood. That's off Heartsick. We dropped that as a single in November 2016, and it's just been a crowd favourite ever since. It's heavy and catchy, so.
Yeah, it's a really good mix of a track. I mean, my personal favourite at the moment is Heartsick, just because like as soon as it kicks in, you literally get everyone bouncing up and down, and it's just a party vibe. Like I just really dig it. Like it's got a positive message as well lyrically. It's about coming together through music and fighting any demons that you have in your life and focusing on the positive things. So yeah, it's a very uplifting lyrically track. Yeah, just dig it, man. Really dig playing that song.
I went to school with the vocalist of Creeper, Will. He was like my best friend through school and college. I used to jam with some of the guys in Bury Tomorrow, so like you've got Creeper, Bury Tomorrow, just loads of good bands seem to come from that sort of general area.
Yeah, definitely.
So we are very blessed, you know, like there's some local venues that, the Joiners Arms in particular in Southampton, have showcased so much rising talent from in and around the area, and without them you wouldn't get the sort of plethora of bands that have been put forward.
Yeah, I mean, we like Toby was saying, we've been going to shows at Joiners and like local venues like Talking Heads in Southampton since we were like 15, 16-year-olds, and like seeing our favourite bands and going, damn, that's exactly what I want to do when I'm a little bit older. Like, I want to make a band. So it's definitely a really fruitful music scene along the south coast, Southampton.
Good sense of community as well. Like
yeah,
everyone sort of takes each other.
You've always got like all the local bands like playing the bills together. Like you see the same names pop up together a lot of the time, and it's just like, yeah, it just hangs with everyone, and it's really cool.
Personally, for me, I really liked Eternity in Your Arms by Creeper. I just think, like, absolutely outstanding album. Like, I mean, I used to love like Alkaline Trio, My Chemical Romance, AFI when I was growing up. So for me, that just sort of the nostalgia there was brilliant. But it's been a really good year for albums.
Yeah, there's been a lot of really solid releases. I mean, Loathe, The Cold Sun, that's an insane album. I listen to a lot of hip-hop as well, so if anyone's a hip-hop fan, Brockhampton, I've been listening to Saturation 1 and 2. Yes, see, this guy knows. Yeah, those albums are incredible. But yeah, it's just been a really solid year for music in general, I think. There's been a lot of upcoming artists putting out some really good material. So hopefully we're counted in that too.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you haven't heard our album, please check that out, because that'd be great. I don't know if it's one of the best albums of the year, but we'd be honest if you haven't listened to it for it.
Well, I mean, we haven't actually played in the States as of yet, but in terms of the difference between the UK and European crowds, we love coming to Europe just because it's very receptive out here. Places like Germany and Austria, and as you said, Budapest, from our experience, they just absolutely lap it up. They really dig what we do.
You know, I mean, apart from shipping the odd merch parcel out to this country, we'd never played here before. We'd never been. We know nothing of the sort of the music scene out here, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Like,
definitely in like my top 5 shows ever. Like, it was insane.
It was amazing.
We didn't really know what to think.
Everyone was so welcoming.
Such a cool show.
Everyone had such a good time. You know, definitely up there for top 5 for me as well. Everyone just wants to get involved out there.
Yeah, everyone just wants to have a good time and party.
Like don't get me wrong.
Awesome.
Like,
UK shows are awesome. Yeah, don't get us wrong.
We love touring the UK, but there's something just very close to our hearts about playing in Europe, because everyone's just like, yeah, I'm going to throw down, we're going to sing along, we're going to have a good time, and that's what we're about.
It's our third time out here this year, and yeah, we just can't stop coming back now, because yeah, we've just got such a solid fan base out here, and we just want to play to as many new people as possible.
Definitely.
Well, we're working out some tours at the moment. Again, we can't really confirm anything at the moment, but we're going to be going out with some bands that we're really stoked to be a part of. Yeah, and that's going to be the sort of early months of the year, and then throughout the summer, we're going to be trying to hit up as many festivals as we can, hopefully coming out back to Europe as much as we can as well. But as we say, we're writing album 2, so a lot of the time that we're going to be spending throughout summer next year is going to be really working on the album, make sure it's perfect for fans.
The studio time is booked, so album 2 by the middle of next year will be tracked and ready. So,
but you will see us out on the road for sure. You will
definitely.
See us.
Budapest, what the fuck is up? Okay, everyone, get closer. You guys, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. One step closer. Come on, come on. It's a fucking metal show. Let's make it feel like one. Woo! Please tell me this is a nightmare, 'cause these feelings cannot be real. I can't believe you've been taken from me without saying goodbye. Oh, goddamn! One question takes my lips. How dark are these roads? Can't believe that the day is come, knowing now they'll never see your face again. If I know so many years ago, I would have cherished every single second. But now I have to face the facts and try to coming back. I will keep pushing forward. Please don't go, 'cause I can't take this journey without you. It's like I'm lost inside my own mind. Now you're gone, who's there to guide me before the problem all these things start to wings in the heart of my head. I'll remember you the best that I can. We're always around, and you'll be the best. I can't bring you back, but I'll never forget. Open it up. I won't let him take you away from me. You won't burn away into the sulfur. Turn is your legacy. I will follow in your footsteps until it kills me. I haven't slept for days. I'm sick of slipping through the cracks you let when you went away. But I must carry on. These scars will not die long. I swear I'll never forget you. We're happy now. I swear I'll never forget you. Please don't go, 'cause I can take this journey without you. It's like I'm lost inside my own mind. Now you're gone, who's there to guide me before the problem ends? These days are too late in the heart of my head. I'll remember you the best that I can. Always around, and you'll be the best. I can't bring you back, but I'll never forget. I'll never forget.
Right, Pat, show me those hands.
You will always be more than just a memory. Now I take this road alone. I know you're watching over me. Sing it back now. You will always be more than just a memory. Now I take this road alone. I know you're watching over me. You will always be more than just a memory. Now I take this road alone. I know you're watching over me. How the fuck are we doing, guys? Safe.